According to DoSomething.org, a recent study found that 53% of 13-year-old American girls are unhappy with their bodies. This number grows to 78% by the time these girls reach age 17. I was shocked by how high these numbers were and decided to do some research. I figured that the best way to find out why these girls are unhappy with their bodies would have to do with what they consider to be a desirable body in the first place.
Size 10, 5'6", size 8, size 6,
Size 8.
size 10, size 6, size 8, size 8, size 6.
After surveying multiple teenage girls, I came to the conclusion that they seem to think that the ideal or average size of a woman is between a 6 and a 10. Many of you might be thinking, so, what's wrong with this? The problem isn't that these girls think this way, it's the reasoning behind it. Flip through any magazine and I guarantee you'll see nothing but models with flawless skin and breathtaking features. The media today uses technology for all that it's worth, and then some. Advertisements consist of beautiful people left and right, and we envy all of these models. But according to the documentary Sex, Lies, and Photoshop by the New York Times, every image that you see has been worked some 20 or 30 times. This means that many of the features we find ourselves jealous of have most likely been enhanced or manipulated using digital technology. Natural beauty is one thing, and digital beauty is another. Removing acne or a freckle here and there isn't the problem. The problem is when women's entire bodies are changed to make them look like a completely different person, all in hopes of shedding a positive image for a product in the media. The average American woman is 5'4" and weighs 140 pounds according to DoSomething.org. In contrast, the average American model is 5'11" and weighs only 117 pounds. While this comparison is startling, even the models don't have it easy. The reality of it is, most models themselves aren't even considered skinny enough by the media.
What is a normal size? What is a plus size? What is a
The
plus
industry
size?
standard is cut off at a 6. So
Digital manipulation has countless possibilities, and it makes compositing images simpler than ever. A composite image is a picture of one woman who is made up of several other women. Photoshoppers can actually pick and choose which feature or features they want from several different women and put these features together to form a new model. They are able to make these images look so realistic that many people don't even look twice at them. If models aren't even considered beautiful enough by the industry, it's no wonder normal women are so hard on themselves. They're ultimately comparing themselves to other women who don't even exist. Although digital artists argue that they aren't doing anything wrong, women everywhere are subconsciously affected by the images that they see in the
If you
media.
have a television, if you read magazines, listen to the radio, of course I know you have a television, you're looking at me right now, you know that I've been really outspoken these days against the nasty media messages that make women feel that their bodies aren't good enough. That when you look at magazines and they call certain people fat, what does that make you feel like?
I'm sorry. It just it just makes me feel so bad because how could you think someone so beautiful is fat, and what kind of like hope or what anything does that give to regular girls?
Even though many women have spoken out about how the media has influenced them, some women continue to deny the fact that the media is affecting the way that they look at their bodies. While some women are more vocal than others, they all suffer in silence, some more serious than others. Oftentimes, women will develop serious health issues as a direct result of constantly comparing these digitally manipulated images to their own bodies. Teenagers are most commonly affected and often suffer from eating disorders due to the fact that in their own eyes, they're falling short of the media's definition of beauty. As a result, many of these teenagers will become depressed and in some cases harm themselves through starvation, purging, and even cutting, all because they don't look like what they see in the latest edition of Seventeen magazine. Recently, Seventeen magazine has attempted to take a stand against the Photoshop epidemic. Seventeen hoped to reach out to girls who spoke out about the digitally manipulated images in an article explaining how little editing is really used. Seventeen stated that the photo editors removed some flyaway hairs, a bra strap, and a fold that made the model's blouse not look tucked in and an altered background. Editor-in-Chief Anne Shockett referred to these issues as nothing more than a few messy details cleaned up. Her gorgeous smile totally authentic. In response to this article, a young girl started an online petition asking Seventeen to print one unaltered photo in its magazine each month. Even though it received massive amounts of online support, Seventeen is yet to do anything about it. Society acknowledges the media's negative body image as a serious issue, but that doesn't mean that anything will change. According to the Huffington Post, when asked about the negative impacts of Photoshop, digital artists responded by saying, "We have wonderful tools to create images, new digital cameras and photographic digital printers, and powerful tools such as Photoshop, and we're expected to do what? Nothing? I don't think so." I guess some things about the media will just never change. After discovering what size many young women consider to be beautiful, I decided to reveal to them the real average size. Their reactions said it all.
Yikes, America, we gotta get it together.
Damn.
Even though they might not realize it, women are constantly influenced by the media, and this experiment is the perfect example of just how powerful it really is.